this morning we're in the Lake Crescent area and we're going to check out the lake. We're going to check out Mary Mere Falls and a trail called Moments in Time and maybe Mount Storm King. That one I'm a little nervous about because I've heard it's pretty steep and narrow in places, and with my vertigo I don't know if that's what I want to do today without someone there to, I don't know, encourage me. The Mary Mere Falls Trail is pretty wide and relatively flat. You are parallel with the 101 a lot of it, which kind of changes the ambiance of the hike, but this forest is beautiful and these trees are amazing. So far 5 stars. This little bridge is adorable. There's Mary Falls. There's another viewpoint if you keep going up trail. Okay, so I thought I'd seen the top of Mary Falls back there in that last clip, but it keeps going. Way up there too. So cool. 5 stars. Mary Falls. It's about 0.9 miles out, so about 1.8 altogether. 5-star trail. So beautiful. Forest, waterfall. I really enjoyed it. It's a hike I would do again. Okay, made it back. Now we're going to check out the Moments in Time trail over toward the lodge. Okay, we're starting Moments in Time. It's a half-mile loop. I think we'll go this way first so we can check out the lodge too. I know this tree is a hemlock tree. At the ranger talk yesterday, she talked about looking at the bark and said hemlock highways. So see how the grooves in the bark are like pretty straight lines, kind of like highways. So I know that's a hemlock tree. This is a western red cedar tree that had the heart of it burnt out in a fire, but there's parts under the bark still alive, transporting nutrients up to the crown or the top. Trail guide now. I don't know if it's leading me away from its nest or hoping I'll give it a treat. So I read that a big leaf maple can support up to 20 species of mosses, liverworts, and lichen, and they're called epiphytes because they live on other plants, but they don't rely on those other plants for nutrients. And then it's been discovered that maples and other hardwoods actually will root into thick mats of epiphytes to glean moisture and nutrients from them. Well, we're back to where we started. That was probably the slowest half mile I've ever walked because it was so beautiful and there's lots of little side trails and signs to read. I saw a total of 3 other people the whole time. So Moments in Time Trail is highly underrated, and I think it's when people see it's only half mile, they think it's, like, oh, let's go do something bigger. But I absolutely loved it. So it's definitely worth a consideration. So this used to be part of Lake Crescent, but a landslide dammed it off. And then that allowed the salmon that were spawning here at the time, well, it got them stuck here. And so now they're always in the lake. So I learned that Lake Crescent was formed by glaciers, and that at the deepest point this lake is like 600 feet deep. And some of the glaciers they think were higher than some of these surrounding mountain peaks. We're starting on the Spruce Railroad Trail. That sign says Devil's Punch Bowl that way, but I want to know about this tunnel. So let's check this out a little bit. That was the Devil's Punch Bowl. It's about 1.3 miles to it. And there were so many people and people swim in it, and I saw someone cliff jump. It made me so nervous. But yeah, the water is so pretty. When you get to the tunnel, you can veer left to pick up this trail. I ended up walking through the tunnel and then got this trail on the other side. But there are some places where it's pretty narrow and you really need to pay attention to where you're walking so you don't end up in the lake. And pretty steep, like this spot right here. So give the trail a solid 3.8 stars. The Devil's Punch Bowl was really cool. And I'm glad I did it. Apparently there are over 400 types of mushrooms in this park. Now I'm in the city of Port Angeles, and I got free 2-hour parking down here, and I'm just gonna kind of walk around and we're gonna go check out the Marine Center. The Rocktopus. Sadly, the Marine Center closed at 4, so maybe tomorrow if we get done hiking early enough. But it's a neat little downtown area. Give it a good score. The ferry's unloading, and all the other cars are queued up to load in after. This ferry runs across from Port Angeles over to, I believe, British Columbia? I know, over to Canada. This beachfront trail, it's paved along the shore of Port Angeles, is really nice. It's worth a walk. that they come in and then have to turn around and back its way up toward the dock against the wind and the water currents. That's really cool.